Yo, she's like, excuse me? Jarvis, replay that. You see, you think to yourself, it doesn't get more fucking peak than that, you know? It's just, and then they top it. So here's my thing, are they gonna go the route that some of this is actually real bullshit, or is this dude just like really fucking good at being choony? I've never been so happy to see Sakura on my wife. And the fact that he's gooning over someone in a gimp suit is just amazing. The fact that an average Joe is able to potentially push back a actual supervillain is kind of insane. Here I come. Yo. Is that vomit? Or is that his blood? I can't tell anymore. Okay, that answers that, I suppose. So we are going the route that ordinary humans versus super. Okay. See, I don't just rewind for the titties. I rewind for the gore, too. Ooh, that's like some Parasite shit. I'm here for that. I love how he might be too weird for her, you know? Like, if crackheads can get run over by a vehicle going way too fast and walk it off into McDonald's, I'm sure some muscleheads with chuny delusions can fight a few supervillains. Call me crazy. Oh man, he's doing the Hail Hitler. Get that Elon Musk shit out of here. I'm a loser just like you too. How the f are we recruiting the dream team of dweebs, bro? Why is this guy so sweet? He might honestly have like an intellectual disability, but he's the sweetest goddamn guy. This is my fucking comment section right here. This right here is the good viewer, the one who behaves, who sits down, shuts up, and enjoys the content. This is the overly passionate viewer. Also can be annoying, but for the most part, you'd rather deal with them because they legitimately enjoy the shit and they like the finer details. And then you got her. You got the fucking stick up your ass, what the monkey boy in action at? Don't be like her. In a perfect world, be like Kim. I'll tolerate that. Well, so basically, this was a supervillain who just wanted to do his thing, and because you pushed him, now he's gonna kill? Bro, he didn't want to hail Hitler anymore, he just wanted to grow f***ing vegetables, and then you had to bring up the Nazi in him again. This dude, hey, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. It may have bounced this time, but keep shooting, my boy. We miss all the shots we don't take. He has a 50% accuracy, everyone. How many of these students are taking their shots? I'm not saying when I was in high school, I did not have the hots for my English teacher and my art teacher. They were hot. But I know damn well this is not the reaction a teacher should have. I feel like everyone's going to overlook the fact that this teacher had a very okay reaction to a student forcing themselves on them. We have the best way to sum up walking into this new episode. We essentially have Sex Pest Teacher fighting a clan member. It's really unfortunate that they're both hot. Ah, we didn't see shit. He was going to force her to do shit with blackmail. That's deep. No one in this room is a good person. Like, objectively. Like, there's levels to bullshit, but they're all shitty. Boom, bitch! Get out the way. I mean, we gotta give Tackle probably, like, the best out of the three, but I definitely think she's probably on a list. So, you know. Yo, she got Thunder Punch? I guess now we know what it's like to stick your dick in Alien. Turns out it's not as fun as you'd think. Liara from Mass Effect has definitely misrepresented what the average Alien experience actually is. At some point, she needs to catch a fist between her tits. Like, if that doesn't happen at least once, I'll be severely disappointed. If they keep it so they don't have powers, I will bump this show up at least 2 points when I finish it. So if I was to give it a 6 out of 10, I'd give it at least an 8. If I was going to normally give it an 8, I'll give it a 10. Now, what if it's a 10 out of 10 already? I don't fucking care. 10 out of 10, what more do you want? So don't be greedy. If my hot girlfriend turned out to be a fucking villain, yeah, it's unfortunate, but like, you're going to enjoy the element of hotness for a little bit, right? That face, yo. Well, it's unfortunate. It's not me. It's definitely you. So I'm gonna leave you on a park bench. Well, it was always weird that she was throwing her hands up in certain ways. The monster encounter arc. Shut the f up. I know what I said before. Sometimes it's okay to be this type of anime fan. Who's the big one behind him? Her neck ate her neck. What? How does that How does that happen? If I was to ever have been kicked by a child like that, just take my wallet at that point. Like, what the fuck? Yo, Gramps really got fucking killed by that, huh? Okay, never mind. He's good. Oh, I'm good. I don't want what the Rock's cooking. Like, I respect the plot, Granny, but the whiskers and build, even I'm tapping out. I gotta be real. See, I thought they were gonna bait us and there wouldn't be blood. It would just be like, oh yeah, it kind of hurt. No, she skewered him. I bet if Gramps wanted a divorce, he never would have got it anyway. He would have been scared for his life. You know, I feel a little dirty now talking shit about Grandma. If I knew it was her fucking death day, maybe I would have been like, a little kinder to them whiskers. Well, that took a fucking dark turn. See, I bet the fucking teacher's wishing she wasn't such a hater now. It's kind of funny because when we cut back to the teacher, she's going to be like, oh my god, this is a crazy backstory. And she's going to be like, acting like she was always supporting it, when the only true fucking anime watcher was our MC, who the whole time was like, this is peak. Like, do you ever think about stuff like that? Like, imagine shit like that actually happened IRL. As a child, you're not going to think to lie and be like, there was some fucking burglars. Because if this happened as an adult, we would have to lie, right? Because we would be considered either we did it and we're schizophrenic, but as a child, like, you're just going to be fucking studied for years trying to talk about that shit. Now, this is really unfortunate for our MC. Now, I'm not saying our MC is the shining jewel of boyfriend personality, but I gotta be real. He seems less cringy than the new guy, and she seemingly is into the cringe. What is her plot? It got bigger. I can't tell if they're gonna be best friends or not. Are you mad that you didn't get to fight him, or are you gonna be like, tell me everything you know? Is he gonna out Kamen Rider him? Does he have more aura with it? Ooh, we having a nerd off now. Which version of Kamen Rider is the strongest? Yo, these two might actually be too crazy for her. That's wild. So they're gonna be like frenemies then. Like, they're definitely gonna be a rival dynamic. But at the same time, frenemies seems like a likely scenario with these two. Kamen Rider purist, baby. We can't go down letting this guy think version 3's the best. I don't know, bro. I don't know much about Kamen Rider, but if this is what this guy can do, I'm starting to think that version 3 might be the superior Kamen Rider. That passion, though. That fiery passion. Don't strip in front of everyone. How does she change that quick? I'm starting to wonder if she's part superhuman or something, because, like, that transformation's insane. Did these, like, characters just start to exist in this world, or did they come from Fantasyland into our world? Like, how are they gonna pull off the shocker thing? I know I shouldn't be rooting against our MC, but, man, he's starting to make me a version 3 purist. You know, what if they can just kiss and make out by the end of this episode? They might like each other that much. Maybe Taco doesn't gotta worry about anyone pursuing. Oh, I forgot about her. Okay, yeah, I forgot that we had a fucking alien on our bench. Man, this dude's really gonna... Is his kryptonite big titty bitches? If you would have showed him a big titty goth, would have been Rip Bozo. You're dating the enemy? Yeah, I think he's about to disown his brother, to be fair. And can I really blame him? Not really. Honestly, she has as much of a chance of tonguing us as she does stabbing us right here. You know, you can always leave the clan. There's that. For a brief moment there, it looked like maybe we could turn her over to our side. Once a clan member, always a clan member. Filthy varmints. Here's the thing, does Kamen Rider characters kill, or do they just beat up and leave them for the authorities? I can't tell. Is this a unique experience for Kamen Rider, or is this how Kamen Rider actually functions? Because this is very much a soap opera. It's a soap opera with WWE wrestling and no restrictions to how slutty the characters can look. Kinda here for it. Well, I am now caught up to the Kamen Rider anime, and this show has gotten more ridiculous, more baffling, more badass, more questionable, more, I swear we gotta arrest that teacher, but we gotta arrest a lot of people. This show has been amazing. I'm so glad I'm caught up. I'm gonna try to stay caught up. Just absolute peak. But, of course, these were just portions of my full live reactions. You can catch the full ones over on Patreon. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that fun jazz, and we will see you in the next one.